Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to another episode excuse me, of Jacob Walks Over a Bridge. I'm Jacob, currently walking over a bridge, and I'm back to my globetrotting ways. I wish you a very happy Boxing Day. I don't know if that's Merry Boxing Day, exquisite Boxing Day morning from London here on the Westminster Bridge. It's Boxing Day is a weird one, I guess, where it's always been on, well, not always, but oftentimes you see it on an American calendar and you don't really understand what it is. Yeah, the first instinct, which I'm sure I think I even probably last year, if I did an episode, made fun of it. You know, you think of the sport boxing. You know, put them up, as they say. But here it's the real thing. You know, I think it's technically a bank holiday. It's hasn't shut the city down like everything was shut down yesterday on Christmas, where, you know, the tube was closed, no buses. It was all, actually, I'm going to take a picture here. Excuse me 1 second. Get the camera out. Click. All right, thank you. You know, I mean, it's a short bridge, so, and I'm actually walking over it. I have to use these opportunities while I can. You know, I'm crossing over from the South Bank. I already crossed one bridge today, so this is technically my second bridge crossing of the day. The first, I'm faking a phone call to record, but it's nice to be back. I haven't been in London in now over 9 years now. And I don't know, I guess a lot of these bridges are a little underwhelming. You know, I think the Tower Bridge is probably one of the more interesting ones. This one's just a plain old straight shot, no ramp. It's very, very short. I mean, the Thames is not a wide river by any stretch, but the bridge itself, you know, there's really not. Oh, I guess it's kind of they got some nice lamps, I'll say that. I don't know, I guess when I first planned on coming back here, I thought it'd be more nostalgic, because, you know, I studied here for semesters. I guess it was only about 3 months. 100 days was all I spent here, and I guess I didn't really get that same attachment as I would to a play if I went back to, you know, main campus Emory. You know, there are more emotions, more memories there than I had here. And I even didn't really embrace the touristy aspects of the city when I was here for the most part. I mean, I went to Leicester Square, which is their version of Times Square. And I went there and was well enough impressed. You know, it kept me entertained when I was 20 years old, and I might even try to go back to the super fancy Haagen-Dazs they had there, you know, where you order from a menu with the menu's a hardcover book. You get a nice sundae, probably expensive, but when in Rome, or London, I guess. But, you know, I didn't really, you know, I didn't go to the changing of the guard. I didn't go to, I'm pretty sure I must have walked past Big Ben at some point, but I guess, when I was studying here, I was living amongst the locals. You know, I studied with them, and, you know, I for all intents and purposes, I was a Londoner for a few months, whereas now, bing bong. But was it 10:30? Yeah, 10:30. So I guess now I'm actually playing a real tourist. You know, coming here. Yeah, if I had been smart about how I got over here, I probably could have beaten a lot of the crowds that are already forming. You know, everyone's woken up from their mulled wine-induced slumbers and are out and about. I was up early this morning and tried to find a supermarket that I fondly remembered, Iceland, which is just a funny name for a supermarket in general, made even more impressive by the fact that it's specialized in frozen food. And also there's the lore that the country of Iceland wants the store Iceland to change their name, but so far they've been reluctant to do so. I tried to find the one I used to go to when I lived here yesterday when there wasn't really much else to do. I walked back up to where the dorm that I had stayed in was, now since demolished, and I believe they turned the location of that Iceland into a gym. And then today I tried to find the closest Iceland to where my hotel is, and it was closed for Boxing Day. So Boxing Day is important enough to close some grocery stores, but the tube is back open now, thankfully. I haven't taken the tube yet today. I did check my Oyster card though, and 9 years ago Jacob was gracious enough to leave me 50p on the card. I've added some more quid today, but looking forward to riding the subway or the metro tube, whatever you want to call it, again. But that's it. I am off the bridge. See how fast that was? There are a lot of bridges here, just not very long over the Thames, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. I know this was a little bit of a haphazard episode. Didn't really say that much. There were some gaps, but that's why you subscribe, right? On any note, as I sign off now for probably not the last time in London, I probably will try to do one more while I'm here. I'm here for about 4 or 5 more days. It's almost a nice bus. Sorry. I'll just end it now. Good day, good night, goodbye.